Welcome back, Coug Nation, to another installment of our weekly podcast. I am doing a solo pod today. My partner in crime, President Wiegand, she is leading our volleyball team this evening to a couple victories, I'm sure, in the All-A State Tournament. So she's not with us, but my name is Mr. Hammerstrom, and I am the Assistant Principal Dean of Academics. And I am so happy to be with you today to kind of go through some of the events from this past week, give you a little bit of a preview of what we're going to see next week, just to keep the community informed. It's a way for us to get out in front of you without sitting behind an email and reading things, and really just kind of giving you a different message, different look at some of our administrators and some of the leaders in our school. So first thing that I want to start with is always our faith in action. How are we as a school putting our faith and the development of faith of our students out in the forefront? And today we were able to gather for all school mass, which is always an incredible opportunity. And today we were celebrating the Feast of the Holy Cross. So another special event here at school. I always think it's really awesome for the students because they get to actually see and hear more about why the Feast of the Holy Cross is so special. Our school, and as well as the cross, gets even more spotlight this weekend. And so it's an awesome event for us. I do want to give a special shout out to our Cougars for Christ members. I think one of the coolest things that we do, especially within Cougars for Christ, is actually putting on the live crest. So our students actually take each symbol that is a part of the Holy Cross crest and they put it into live action, and there's an explanation of all the different symbols. And I think it's an incredible way for our students to actually get a feel of like why our crest is put together and what it really means. And it allows them to kind of see all the different aspects of our school and what makes us so special. Another important piece, and this is going to lead us into another thing down the road for our preview for next week, but we will have our sophomore retreats that will be starting next week. So half of our sophomores will be on retreat next Tuesday, and then the other half will be on the following Tuesday. So say an extra set of prayers for those students, and say another set of prayers for our Cougars for Christ members that will be leading our sophomores on that retreat. I think it's another great opportunity that our students have, especially the Cougars for Christ members. They actually get to really take ownership of what the sophomore and freshman retreats look like. They get a ton of input, and they actually get to lead those students. And it's an incredible leadership opportunity for them. And I think it's even more impactful for our younger students to be led by their peers and not just the adults in the building. So I think that's a great opportunity for us. Moving into more of our academic excellence section, which is a little bit more of my area. I want to give another shout out to our students and our teachers for their participation and really their ability to navigate some of the issues that we had yesterday with our pre-ACT testing. So yesterday, the freshmen, sophomores, and juniors were able to take the pre-ACT. There were lots of tech issues. It's the first time that we actually did this as a whole school online, and everybody made it through, so we're in good shape. But it was a little bit of a rocky start. So again, our teachers were proctoring those tests, and the students were awesome as they kind of, fielded some of those issues, and they did a great job with it. And again, our teachers, a special shout out to you guys. I couldn't do it without you. So I'm really appreciative of all the hard work that you put in yesterday. Another kind of big little shout out here. Our English department is putting in a ton of work as we look to realign some of the things within the English curriculum. I know that they met as a PLC this week and met with President Wiegand. And it's going to take a lot of work, and it's always for the betterment of our students and the curriculum here at Holy Cross. And so I'm really excited to see some of the things that they put together as a part of the English department. We are getting closer to our PSAT, which will happen in the middle of October. And I want to give a special shout out to some students, Colton King, Bobby Bales, Julia Miner, Evelyn Yu, and Perry Byers. You guys have been awesome, rock stars with our extra PSAT tutoring. Got a lot of students that are really striving for that national merit status. And I think we have a really good chance this year with some of our students. So I'm super excited about that. Moving into our school spirit and service, we've had a ton of club interest meetings this week, and I know like math team met today. I'm biased. I do love the math team and the math department. So we have even more club meetings coming next week. I know esports is really getting started up. So students, if there is anything that you are super interested in, reach out to someone. If it's a counselor, if it's your GAB advisor, if it's a teacher, they'll be able to guide you in the right direction on who to get with to make sure that you are joining the clubs that you're interested in. I know that Art Club has had a super spike in participation, so that's awesome. I can't wait to see what the Art Club is able to develop and produce. Another kind of fast forward or look ahead, we will have our Great Day of Service on Wednesday, September 17th. Students, make sure that you're getting your permission slips signed and get those turned into us next week. It's really, really important. Students and families, just make sure that you know that you are responsible for your transportation to your service location. If you need assistance with transportation, just make sure that you're talking to your GAB advisor and they can help you get some of those things sorted out. Another shout out here, and this is actually directly from Mr. Thornsberry. So today we announced our elected members for the freshmen for the Guild Council. And Mr. Thornsberry really wanted to give a shout out to our senior Guild Council members, and even more specifically, Izzy Atzinger for really her welcoming of the new students that are within Guild Council, whether that's the freshmen or the other at-large members. She put together an incredible welcoming email, wasn't prompted to do so. Nobody asked her to do it, but that's just the great kid that she is. So a special shout out to Izzy. And I know that probably meant a lot to those kids. And again, it's just a testament to the community that we try to build here at Holy Cross. And Izzy is a great representation of that and what we want all of our Holy Cross students to be. Moving into athletics, we have lots of events every single week. This week, I want to highlight on Thursday, September 11th. So last night, we celebrated our soccer senior night for our ladies, our girls. And it made me a little sad because there's a couple of those that were very special in my heart. So it's we still have a little bit to go in the season, but it was awesome to watch them walk out on the field for their senior night last night. Tonight, we want to wish a good luck to football as they take on J-Town. And again, another special shout out to our Holy Cross volleyball team, our girls volleyball team, who will be competing for the All-A State Championship this weekend. Looking forward to the drive down to Owensboro with Mr. Fouché. I'm looking forward to that tomorrow. We're going to have a good time. And then, again, a little bit of a look ahead. It looks like this Sunday, so just a couple days from now, we will host the soccer All-A sectional games. So that will be for girls and for boys. So students and families, if you want to come and support the soccer teams, they will be competing in a very important game. That sectional game then leads into All-A State. So it's going to be a big weekend for Coug sports. Can't wait to see what we're able to do. And again, putting on the best representation for Holy Cross, especially this weekend as it is the Feast of the Holy Cross. Just another little preview, families and students, be on the lookout for those pre-ACT scores. They usually come back pretty quick, so I'm hoping to get those to you guys at some point next week. Again, just a reminder that our sophomore retreats will be over the next 2 Tuesdays, and just kind of be prepared for that. Again, permission slips for Great Day of Service. Just make sure you're checking as a part of the weekly email from Principal Pence that there's always a sign up for anybody that's interested in signing up for any of the different events that we have here on campus. We love when our families volunteer. It builds a greater sense of community with us, and it's always good to work with our parents. I always enjoy that opportunity as well. Get to know you guys, get to know your kiddos a little bit better as well. So again, lots of games coming up this next week. Again, just kind of be on the lookout for anything that's on the Holy Cross website for the school calendar. Lots of different things come up there. And if there are any changes, the school calendar on the Holy Cross website is the place to go. Again, it's always a pleasure to be with you guys. It was a little bit different without President Wiegand here this week. But I did want to get a message out to you all just because we do have a few faithful listeners. So I do appreciate you. You can find us on anywhere that you find podcasts. And if you're watching, again, give us a like, give us a share on the YouTube, trying to expand our consumer base here a little bit. Again, trying to give you guys a little bit of a different feel of just what you see on an email, or trying to peel back the layers a little bit, give you a little bit of a different view of what it's like to be here at Holy Cross. So it is always a great day to be a Cougar, and we appreciate you. Go Cougs.